Sales, Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Well, what's going to happen with Tesla stock this week? Is Elon going to sell more shares? How many more? How much longer do we have until Elon is done selling? And what other news do we have with Elon's tweets? Well, Elon had a little tweet banter with Bernie Sanders about selling more of his stock. Does he mean that he's going to sell more than the 10%, or is he just going to continue selling? Personally, I think he's just going to continue selling because he's doing what he said he was going to do. And he knows he can't appease everyone, but he's trying and just proving the point that you can't make everyone happy. And with that said, where are we at with Elon selling? So Elon has sold a little bit over 6 million shares. So he's about a third of the way to the point of the 10% that he was talking about. And so last week we saw him sell about 500,000 shares Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, sold about 3 million on Tuesday. As of right now, we know about 1.2 million on Friday. We'll find out more from the Form 4 filings today if he sold any more on Thursday and Friday to see how that averages out. And that'll get us a better handle on how much longer we have until Elon is done selling if he continues the pattern that he's been doing. If that's the case, we will most likely see his sales being completed like right before Thanksgiving, I'm guessing. So I'm going to guess that if he's going to be done maybe the day before Thanksgiving, maybe a little bit after, I'm sure he has a plan set out to make it all complete. Maybe he's trying to get them all sold so that he could take advantage of Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Who knows? Now, as far as the price of the stock goes, what's going to happen? So it's hard to tell by technicals just because this was kind of, they're coming down from the highs we were on. We may be getting to a consolidation point. It seems like there's enough buyers coming in to take the shares that Elon is selling. I don't know if he was kind of fluctuating Monday and Tuesday last week to see how the market would react to larger quantities being sold. It's going to be hard to tell. Based on a lot of us were talking about, buying the dip. As he's selling, we're buying up the shares. But now we have kind of a sense of how much longer we have until they're all sold. So what's going to end up happening is a lot of people who were just buying the dip as he was selling now know and say, hey, he's got like 2 more weeks worth of selling at this rate. I'm not going to buy the dip now. I will wait. So as Elon sells more, we will actually have less buyers to come in, which will in turn bring the stock down further because we don't have as many buyers. So whereas some technical analysis may show that, we can balance right around the $950 to $1,000 mark, we might actually go lower than that. I see $900 getting thrown around a lot, and usually when the more people believe a certain number is the target that we're going to be hitting, we tend to hit it because people will be setting in, buy orders for that. So between 920 and 925, there may be a lot of buy orders getting put in. I don't know. I'm just going by the feedback I got on here and other noise that I hear outside of this channel. So there's a good chance that, we may get a little bit closer to that just because people who are waiting to buy are now setting price targets for their own personal sake around the 900 to 925 mark. We shall see in due time as to whether that's going to happen. I don't play the games of dipping like that and trying to find the bottom. So for me, I'm going to continue with my strategy of, $10 for every percent that it dips, $10 a day regardless, and just ride it that way. I'm playing it long term. So if it happens to drop below 900, I may buy more because, I like it a lot below 900. Either way, that's how I am playing it. You make your own decisions. Based on the RSI, we're right around 52, which is right in the middle. So we're not overbought, we're not oversold, we're selling quite evenly as we speak. So if Elon sells more and more and we have less buyers coming in, that might push the RSI down too close to the oversold point. And if we're at the oversold point, that might be timed right around the time that Elon is finished. And so if the current trends continue as they are, which can always change, if they continue on this trend and Elon completes his sales by Wednesday of next week, which is the day before Thanksgiving, if that is the day that he completes his sales and the RSI at that point is pushing down near 30 to 35, then we can have a very strong December because we'll have a lot of people and a lot of buyers coming in the following week when December hits, because the selling pressure is going to be gone from Elon selling. There's going to be a lot of people anticipating and anxious to buy, so we might see a very strong pop after the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Now, of course, there is a lot to go through between now and then. We still have to see the Form 4 filings today from what could have possibly been sold on Thursday and Friday. We also have, the whole week to go through. Is Elon going to continue selling at the pace he's been selling? Is he going to increase it? Is he going to decrease it? There's a lot to go through this week and follow that. So we'll continue to track it to see if this trend stays and holds true. And of course, there's also a lot of macro environment factors to lump into this. That could change it as well. We are on quite the EV high bubble at the moment, and it may not be a bubble. It may be totally fine because we're going into this, but I think there's such a euphoria around EVs right now. We may see a little bit of a pullback soon. Nothing wrong with that. EVs are the future as far as I'm concerned, so we're going to be doing fine, but there's a lot of enthusiasm behind them at the moment, and that's going to wane. It's just natural. And so as that wanes, enthusiasm in Tesla may wane as well. Depends on whatever other, hot, shiny object comes along for people to follow. But either way, I think timing-wise, we will still be good and we'll still see a nice run in December, especially leading up into Q4. Let me know down in the comments what you think. How many more shares do you think Elon is going to sell this week? How much longer do you think we have before he is finished selling? What price do you think that it's going to come down to? Tonight, we're going to discuss a little bit more about this, and we'll see how Tesla stock traded today, and we'll go further into the technical analysis and how the more people believe in technical analysis, the more technical analysis works. And I'll go further into that this evening. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate you being here. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Like this and sign up for notifications. Otherwise, I will see you guys tonight on Stock Talk. Thank you so much.